Welcome back, everyone, to the After the Blog podcast, where I, Rod Trent, as your podcast host, dive into additional details for recent blog posts that I think require probably a bit more context. Okay, so in this case, in this episode, I'm going to provide more details for a recent blog post that outlines some of the myths for data governance. Those that follow along closely here or other places that I participate know that I've recently taken a different role at Microsoft, where I'm focusing on Microsoft Purview, and data security, very specifically in our private communities. A lot of that is in relation to artificial intelligence, generative AI, but there's quite a bit of base knowledge required around data security and data governance before organizations can take full advantage of this solution, Microsoft Purview. So today, we're going to dispel some common misconceptions about data governance. So make sure you check out the original blog. It's going to be linked in the show notes so you can kind of get a deeper discussion for this, and also gives you a chance to engage with me, ask questions as part of the blog site on Substack. All right, so let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so data governance, if you think about that, is a cornerstone of modern business operations. I remember talking about data governance several years back, probably 10, and their eyes would just kind of glaze over. But when you think about it today, it is part of business operations. It's top of mind for things when it comes to data security. And so data governance ensures that data is protected, accessible, which is highly important for the workforce, and utilized effectively. However, there are several myths that often cloud our understanding of governance and compliance, and I think you'll agree as we go along. So let's break them down. The first myth is that governance policies overcomplicate data access. How many of you thought that? How many of you have heard that? Maybe from your leadership, maybe from some of your colleagues and coworkers. So many believe that governance policies make it difficult for employees to access the data that they need. In reality, these policies are intended to streamline and secure data access, which ensures that only authorized personnel can efficiently access the data while protecting sensitive information. All right. Now, on to myth number 2. Compliance is only about regulatory obligations. Not true. Compliance isn't just about meeting the legal requirements. Okay, think about this. It also includes contractual obligations and organizational standards. There's the key. Effective compliance aligns with internal values and business goals, which obviously minimizes risks and strengthens trust with all of the stakeholders. All right. Myth number 3, governance measures prevent innovation. How many times have you heard that in relation to anything that restricts technology use? All right. Some think that strict governance stifles innovation. So quite the contrary. Governance provides a structured framework that enables innovation by ensuring data quality and integrity, right? And that's kind of our goal here. This allows organizations to leverage data confidently to transformative initiatives. Transformative means innovation, all right? Myth number 4, unstructured data is governed the same way as structured data. I don't know how many times I've heard this as well. Unstructured data, like good examples, like wikis or pictures, they're not subject to the same governance policies as structured data. Okay, understanding this distinction is going to help organizations manage resources effectively and avoid unnecessary complications, which takes us back to myth 1, 2, and 3. All right, myth number 5. Data governance is only relevant to IT departments. How many times have you heard that? How many times have you heard, oh, that's the IT department's issue, or that's their job? All right. Think about this. Governance is a collaborative effort that spans across departments. It's data. We all use data. All right. Business leaders, compliance officers, and data stewards all play vital roles in implementing and maintaining governance practices. Don't go beyond that. Keep that in mind. It's not just you, it's everybody. All right. Myth number 6. Governance violations are minor and easily overlooked. How many times do we get complacent in our roles and our jobs, the things that we have to do or must do, or we see even our end users or our leadership, they become compliant because things seem so super easy to use. But governance violations can have significant consequences ranging from disciplinary actions to termination of employment. So again, super important, super critical. Adhering to established standards is crucial for protecting organizational data. Those policies are there for a reason, not just to make ourselves feel good, get pats on the back because we think we've done a good job. Myth number 7. Governance is a one-time activity. This is key, right? Data security is constant. Effective governance requires continuous evaluation and updates to adapt to evolving business needs and technological advancements. Annual reviews ensure that governance remains relevant and effective, and that's just a piece of it. Some companies, depending on how often they use or how things change, or if they're using generative AI, they will do reviews more than just annually. And you should probably consider that in the realm that we are in currently around generative AI. All right, 7 myths, 7 important things to keep in mind. Dispelling these myths is crucial. And here's my soapbox. Crucial for fostering a culture of trust and agility within organizations. Governance serves as a foundation, all right? It's not the end all, but it is the foundation for secure, innovative, and value-driven data use. By understanding and embracing governance practices, organizations can unlock the full potential of their data while mitigating risks. All right. Sounds common sense, a lot of this stuff, but sometimes you just have to say it out loud, or you have to think about it before it becomes real to all of us. Now, I'm hoping, based on these myths, that you'll pass this along to somebody that needs this knowledge. So that's all for today's episode of After the Blog. Thank you for joining. And remember, governance is not a burden. Write that down somewhere. Stick it up on your monitor, make a poster, stick it in the hallway at work if you have a work site. All right. Governance is not a burden. It is a pathway to clarity, security, and growth. All right. Until next time, stay data driven.